Beansprouts. They're full of vitamin C. This little device is an invention of my own. All cream pots in British supermarkets are the same size, and all yogurt pots are the same size. But cream pots are a different size from yogurt pots, and so the yogurt pot fits inside the cream pot with the lid on top. And in the bottom of the yogurt pot I've made holes for the water to drip through. And the way you do it is like this. A gas burner, or if you haven't got gas, maybe a candle, or a soldering iron if you want to be really fancy. That's a nail held in a pair of pliers. And you might want to put on the extractor fan because there are some fumes when you melt plastic. If you wanted to avoid getting fumes indoors, one way of doing it would be to use a camping stove and do it outside. Alright, let's try that. And so here is my new bean sprouting kit. How do you do it? You need no more than 1 centimetre of mung beans in the bottom of your cream pot, and you're going to soak those with slightly warm water, blood heat. Warm water left over in the kettle. Overnight, for about 12 hours does it. Don't soak them in very cold water, because if you do, some of those mung beans will stay hard. They won't absorb the water. They'll think the climate isn't good, we're probably not going to survive, we'll wait for better weather. After they have soaked overnight, you then pour your soaked mung beans into the other pot that has holes in it. Like that. And then you simply put the yogurt pot into the cream pot, put the lid on top, and put them in a warm place. I slip them on top of my combi boiler, which is inside a cupboard over there. There's just enough space on top of it to put them, and it's just slightly warm up there. And then every day, preferably twice a day, you take out the yogurt pot with holes in the bottom and you rinse the beans. It's as simple as that. Put them back in the cream pot, put the lid on, and you're done. Back into the warm place. After a few days, 3 days probably, 3 or 4 days. Here we go. These ones have been going for, those ones have been going for about, I would say, 3 days. 3 days. They're not quite there. What you want is for the little roots to fatten. When the roots fatten, then they become sweet. They become very sweet to the taste and crunchy. And then you can eat them as salad with vinaigrette dressing, or you can stick them in a stir fry. When you put them in a stir fry, don't cook them for longer than about 1 minute. That's all they need. And then they retain most of their nutritional value. Packed with vitamin C, ladies and gentlemen. The best beans to sprout are mung beans. If you've read my book, Housekeeping Hints and Tips from Captain W, all the details are in there. After 3 or 4 days of sprouting, that little centimetre of mung beans has expanded to fill the entire pot with lovely nutritious bean sprouts, and at that stage you can tip the whole lot into the non-perforated pot, put the lid on and put it in the refrigerator. That'll halt their growth and they'll be good for another 3 days. So the moral of this story is that potentially you can have fresh vegetables in your food even if you live in a city, even if you live in a flat, and if you find it difficult to go out to the shops. A simple meal, a fried onion, a few slices of stir-fried chicken thigh, some slices of mushroom, some bean sprouts, some cooked rice or noodles, bit of soy sauce, and that's a meal. That's a good, nutritious meal. So I hope you've enjoyed this demonstration. I hope you stay well, and with a bit of luck we'll all get through this.